Well, that was a fuck up in magnitude I wasn't expecting. So, welcome back to the Open Chest Anime Podcast. I am your hostess with the mostest. AC is enjoying another extended stay at the Penetration Penitentiary. Joining me tonight is Prison Bitch FDDNM.
Yeah, I still have PTSD DNM from the last intro that made our ears bleed, so I fixed it this time. And next we have our top simps, Green Line
Oh, why thank you.
and Random 11.
I'm nobody's simp.
Who's fan
You
favorite
are
simp.
mine. If anyone
Nice.
recognizes that line from The One,
Catch on.
have you guys seen the movie The One?
No, I've seen
A long
I've seen
time
Year
ago.
The ending. It's good. Good ending.
Remember to like the stream and tell your friends about us. And also make sure to check out our brand new OCA Podcast Twitter if you
Brand
want to stay
spanking new,
hot off the presses,
hot off the presses, fresher than my ass.
hot off depression.
Hold on. Screen icon. Hold on.
Oh, I'll have to take your word for it. The problem with telling my friends about the podcast as well, most of them are here.
Share screen.
Yeah. Make sure to tell your friends who already know
There you
about the podcast.
Check out our brand new sexy Twitter. That's OCA Podcast. OCA_podcast. Remember the underscore. It's very recognizable.
Exactly. Like
Put together in like 3 seconds. But
it's true skill of a speedrunner.
yep, only has 2 followers.
Like not even the big boss himself follows the account, so
Ouch.
honestly, hashtag cancel.
Canceled.
Don't follow it, in fact, just out of principle. No.
So, also you can check out the OCA Podcast Patreon. And there's also the Anime Collector Patreon, but he says not to follow this because it's a waste of time. Go follow the OCA Podcast Patreon. And then there's Stuff Weed, which you can buy potentially copyright infringing merchandise.
Potentially. Keyword.
And don't forget our special $2 donation rewards where you can change any of the host's name of your choice.
To our
Bitches.
one viewer on
Yes.
YouTube.
On Pornhub.
Alright, let's get back to this one. Alright. So as you can see, I have now been granted editing privileges. I could probably sign out, but we are speedrunning this podcast. It is going to be short and sweet and not ending prematurely or anything, but it is intended to be short and sweet.
But we also don't want to get too post-mature, like overstaying the welcome.
Ooh. So, we talked about this last podcast, Cloud Scratcher Volume 1. 48 backers. It's already been funded, so if you were waiting to fund this, I guess it's already funded. You got 7 days left. Detroit Metal City authors Kape comedy manga gets a live-action film adaptation.
Well, that's a thing.
I'm curious if this guy appears gonna have somebody who looks exactly like him.
Like Lord Krauser. Yeah, I wasn't aware of other things that he's done except for that one where there's these like what are they? The telepaths or whatever? Telekinesis people? ESP espers. But yeah, like whatever. Hopefully this makes the anime industry more interested in adapting his other works. That's all I'm hoping, really. Or adapting more Detroit Metal City.
That'll make the Detroit Metal City art box more worthy. Because you
Yeah,
have like a second release to go into it.
right. And also in the spirit of Detroit Metal City, tonight I had some curry and rice in hell, as Camus would say.
The shooting was already finished or has already finished. That's some grammar Nazi stuff going on. So anyway, Nintendo reveals Super Mario Bros. Film cast, staff, December 2022 debut. So Nintendo revealed the voice cast, and the voice cast includes Chris Pratt and Charlie Day as Mario and Luigi, and then Anya Taylor-Joy will play Princess Peach, and Jack Black will play Bowser.
So, for clarification, this is an animated movie.
Yeah, 3D CG animated movie.
Because I would have had a completely different perspective if this was live action. I would have been excited to see Charlie be a complete dumbass as Luigi in live action. It would have been kind of like how the original live action Mario was like. It's a giant like, I don't know, a goof fest. Like, you're not expecting anything to be truly Mario in a sense.
Yeah.
But because it's animated, though, I'm just like, why? What the hell?
Yeah. And it also has Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong, Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek, and Sebastian Maniscalco as Spike. Charles Martineau, who has voiced Mario and many other Nintendo characters in games, will also voice surprise cameos in the film. So not Mario himself voicing Mario. No. He's going to voice somebody else, which is stupid.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's kind of like how in Digimon Adventure Tri, they had TK replaced by Johnny Young Bosch, but the actual voice actor who played TK, also Paul Naref, was some other character. It's like, okay, man, whatever you say.
So the film will open in December 21st, 2022. Universal will distribute the film. Yada yada yada. 2 directors. Script by 1 person. Illumination is going to be animating it. So that's over here.
We had the announcement that Illumination was going to do the animation quite a long time ago, and
right.
The moment we heard that, I lost faith in humanity on its own. And now that it's like, here's the cast. Even though we have a perfectly capable Mario cast,
they're basically whitewashing Italian characters.
Wow.
Ouch.
But even characters like Luigi who aren't like Mario, because Mario, you play as him and you get some lines like "Let's go" or whatever it is. But Luigi and Waluigi and Wario and all them, it's like, wah! You have that one guy that goes, wah! It's like, they exist. You could use that person, right? If you want more.
Just use the game sounds for them. Just call it a
Dude,
day.
it's gonna be like what is it, Banjo-Kazooie or whatever, where they just kind of make weird noises like, wah, and you have like a text box. Or wait, no.
Literally saying that in WAHHHHH. Voice Mario. Yep. Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be like a hard sell once you actually hear whatever the freaking voice cast is.
Yeah.
I feel like Nintendo just Illumination were just like, oh, we need lots of celebrity voice actors.
Because we need a lot of big name voices because we can't sell the movie on its own.
And they don't assume.
No, but
Mario, that this game, a game that has been around for decades at this point, kids wouldn't know about that. No.
Yeah. I think they were like, here are we need some big name actors. This is what they're thinking, right? And so they're like, okay, we're gonna have a couple, we're gonna put down a couple that are these are really good to have. I'd love to have these. We can envision this, and we're gonna make this proposal to Nintendo, and hopefully they approve one or two of them, and then we'll fill in the rest with other actors, lower list or no name actors, whatever. But as long as we get one or two from this list of actors, we're good. And then they send the list off to Nintendo, and Nintendo's just like, yeah, all of them are fine, Because it just seemed like, I don't know if you guys were watching the Direct Live, but when I was watching that thing, they first say Chris Pratt, Mario, everyone's like, what the fuck? And then I forget her name, but the girl from Queen's Gambit, and it's like, okay. And then
Anya Taylor-Joy, or whatever.
Yeah, and then Charlie Day, and then Keegan Michael Key, or whatever his name is, and Jack Black, and I was like, what is going on? Is this a joke? Like, I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah. This is stupid. I mean,
it's funny.
Like, Jack Black could be funny as Bowser, but that's it, really.
I mean, I hope it's good.
I'm
gonna keep my
downers, but,
I'm gonna keep my optimism up. But I'm hoping it's going to be more like the Lego Movie and less like the Emoji Movie.
Yeah.
Both of those movies had really high caliber voice actors, and one of them was really bad. didn't seem to help that other one. So
I think it's kind of like what you were saying about Bowser, how it might be funny is that in the same reason why was it Lance enjoys slime? Oh, Lance, you came in right on cue. In this for the same reason that Lance likes Brittany Karbowski so much as Rimuru, is that you like them for the voice actor themselves, for being them and not for being the character, right? So you'd like him for being Jack Black and not for being, really Bowsery. Visually aids.
What?
You need a hearing aid soon?
What are we talking about?
Oh.
We're talking about the Mario animation movie cast.
Oh.
So we got Chris Pratt, Charlie Day. Chris Pratt and Charlie Day as Mario and Luigi.
Oh. I don't know what you were talking about, like with Rimuru and Brittany Karbowski, but I really do like Rimuru's character. Just Brittany Karbowski makes it better.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Brittany
with the
Karbowski,
changes
she's
and
like
stuff.
salt. It doesn't really matter what you put it on; it's going to taste better.
Well, what I was saying is, for those dub changes and stuff, I was saying how, it sounds like Brittany Karbowski is the character and not like she's playing Rimuru. At that point,
I think if it was a lot of other voice actors,
like no matter where you hear, oh, that's Brittany Karbowski, oh, that's Brittany Karbowski, oh, that's Brittany Karbowski, you don't hear like them trying to change to fit the character. Is that what you're trying to say, FTDM?
Pretty much. Like, if you hear her performance with Migi, she's a completely different being. Like,
yeah,
she doesn't even sound like Brittany Karbowski.
Oh, yeah.
But our original point being, like that these actors are going to be themselves for the most part, what you expect from them, and not these characters, so to speak.
Well, we all know how the last live action Mario movie went.
Yeah, but that was over 30 years ago almost.
Yeah,
that movie was beautiful, and I still enjoy the stupidity today.
Dude, I was just saying how if these were live action castings, I would have probably enjoyed the movie in the same way that people enjoyed that movie, right? Like, I could see it being kind of really funny that you have these people that are obviously not Mario and Luigi trying to play off as Mario and Luigi.
Yeah,
but it's animated, so it's gonna look authentic Mario, and then have these really off-putting voices.
Yeah.
Presumably,
Mario's gonna be like, "I'm a Mario," and I'm like, "Oh God."
Do we want to play the clip, Reese, or?
I mean, Chris Pratt was in the Lego movie, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the main guy from the Lego
that's
movie.
what I thought. I've
You
never
wanna play
seen it,
his
but I just
clip though is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because the one that's uploaded. I don't
And
know. if it
Charlie
matters.
Day was also in the Lego movie.
Oh,
I still have
it
not
was like,
seen the
that was
Lego
that's
movie.
probably where they're casting. Oh, we work with these people. Let's just cast them.
I think it was just those two, but yeah.
it works for the Lego movie, so let's do that.
And Charlie Day's character was like in the movie for like 2 minutes.
I figured as much.
All right, you guys ready to move on, or you want to
Yes.
keep
Yeah,
beating the
unless
dead
you want to
horse?
play that clip that Brad uploaded for us.
So Crunchyroll and Fuji TV announced Plus Ultra development partnership.
Why?
Oh God,
did
I'm glad
they
you
do
said that said Plus Ultra because all I saw was Fuda. The lettering
Okay,
is wrong.
moving right along. Crunchyroll is officially teaming up with Japanese television network Fuji TV to kick off a partnership on the development and production of new series. Titles produced through the partnership will be broadcast in Japan on Fuji TV's Plus Ultra programming block and streamed on Crunchyroll in over 200 countries and territories. In addition to Crunchyroll and Fuji TV, creative company Slow Curve is on board to co-develop and co-produce a slate of series starting in April 2022. Upcoming titles in the works include a new project by manga author Tsutomu Nihei of Knights of Sidonia and Blame and Polygon Pictures, as well as original title A Stab Life, which comes from producer and director Goro Taniguchi of Code Geass Revolution
Goro
Rebellion.
Taniguchi.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
makes
the director
mine
for
and Green Line's peepees hard.
The Crunchyroll streaming premieres for these and other titles will arrive day and date with their debut on Fuji TV's Midnight Anime block Plus Ultra, which first launched in October 2018. Ahead of these new titles, Fuji TV and Crunchyroll have teamed up on Muv-Luv Alternative, the long-awaited anime based on the hit game that follows the bond between those who fight and blah, 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 blah. Series starts in October.
But how original that they name it after like a catchphrase from one of their damn TV shows.
Well, they want to appeal to the people that like the most popular show.
I
on
mean,
their
I get it,
service.
but it's like you couldn't come up with something more creative. You're just like, we should just use that one thing that they say in My Hero Academia.
Hurasu Otura.
Well, at least they didn't name it.
I don't know anymore.
At least they didn't name it Nezuko Channel.
Alright. Anything else? Moving on?
Moving on.
I don't like the fact that Crunchyroll has any say in the development of
No.
anime.
Anything.
They've been doing this for a while, but now it's like even in more of a scope. So Kyoto Animation uploads 2 Munto TV anime episodes in 4K on YouTube. More
Wow.
episodes to be released. More episodes to be released on YouTube in October.
I don't know how they did that. When was this made? Oh, the anime studio has upscaled the 2009 series all the way to 4K. Okay, that's weird. Okay. They're upscaling something to 4K. Huh.
Note that the episodes are not English subtitled.
Well, at least the 4K makes me excited.
I'm honestly
Even
happy
though
with the subtitles.
3, 4, and 5 will be released on YouTube as well as sometime in mid-October for a limited time to also celebrate the release of the Blu-ray box.
Well, we never actually got the 2009 series over here, so that's interesting.
I wonder if it'll get cucked on like, other.
Discotheque. Podcast magic. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to
We
get
believe
rid
in
of
you,
my
Discotheque.
stupid DVD volume.
So, what is it? The Blu-ray box will feature all 9 episodes of the 2009 TV anime Muto titled Soro blah blah blah. Holy crap, that's a long title. As well as the follow-up film, The Last War of the Heavenloids. What the fuck? over 3 discs. The series is the first original from computer animation. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. First original from animation began as an OVA in 2003, with the second in 2005, adapted in the TV anime series in 2009. The original OVAs were not featured on the Blu-ray box until like the YouTube episode. The episodes on the Blu-ray will be 1080p.
I mean, it's not even in native 4K, so
Yeah.
of course it'll be in 1080p on the Blu-ray.
Man, $280 for 9 episodes and 1 movie. Eesh.
Wow.
That's Japan for you. They're the
Yeah.
world's biggest cucks.
Netflix streams Katara wa Hitori Garashi comedy anime worldwide in spring 2022. Tomo Makino Woodpecker Detective's Office serves as director. Do you guys know anything about this? It looks kinda...
I have never heard about it. This is a
And
first.
I
this is
haven't
the first
either.
time also hearing of it.
I don't know why, but like the manga art looks so much better than this artwork. I don't know why, but I'm also for some reason getting like March comes in like a line vibes just out of this guy's hair. Also, they changed this natto into sausage. Wow.
So they don't want you to natto in their sausage.
I don't know. They get it's like natto not culturally identifiable worldwide. Like they even took it off of his rice bowl. Whatever. Oh crap! Does anybody have any pickups?
Nope.
This is probably the worst.
I have one pickup, kind of. I mean, it's a very bizarre pickup, but I have a pickup.
All right, hit it
of
with us.
sorts. But I need a minute to grab it. Somebody stalled for me for like 2 seconds. What have we been watching?
I watched Arion last night. We will be talking about Arion on Wednesday. I think that's when the next officially next planned podcast will be Wednesday. But we will be talking about Arion
Yes.
then. I started reading Overlord Volume 11. I think I've only gotten like maybe 2 chapters in. I haven't had much time to read, but I'm like 120 pages in. So
Nice.
it's just a breath of fresh air compared to reading No Game, No Life. Good God, it flows so well. There's so much information in it. It's just, I mean, I said this on Discord, but like the 13-page prologue felt like I got more information out of that than reading the entirety of No Game, No Life Volume 9.
Ah, I see.
Is that just the way that No Game No Life is written? Like just written
just
so
feels-
ass, or is
I
the
don't-
story
like-
itself just ass?
I don't know if it's the translation or the quality of the writing or both or something, but it's hard to like, I don't know, it just doesn't grab my attention like I think it should. I don't know. It's hard to describe.
I grabbed on eBay.
Is that what I
these,
think it is?
Character designer
Oh, no.
sheets for Fire Force.
Character design sheets for
Yeah,
Fire
they're
Force.
just like, I think you can buy these in Japan. They're just like what the animators use for like reference and
Yeah.
shit. I forget what they're called.
Do you know what do you have the Fire Force Blu-rays?
I do. I have.
Did
seen
they not
one.
include an art gallery or anything in the special
I
feature?
don't.
Yeah,
if
this
they
is
did, it
full
was kinda
size.
minor,
Yeah.
but
I mean, like Viz does that a lot for like I know that like all the Hunter x Hunter ones had like full art galleries like that with the character designs and like full scans of those kinds of shit things.
yeah.
From
Yeah,
the
if
front
the
sheet,
Blu-rays-
I thought
But if the Blu-rays don't have that, that's cool. Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
no,
Was
I
that
saw
what's her
these
name?
online
Go
and
back,
grabbed them.
go back one
so-
page.
Huh?
Go back one page.
One
other
page.
way.
Fuck. This one?
No,
I think so. Maybe. I don't know.
go the other
Anyway,
way.
moving on. Move on.
What were you looking at, Reese?
I don't know. I thought I saw something interesting.
Some titties.
Oh, I don't know if we're allowed to show that. I mean, it's not technically a nude, but it's the Colleen Klingsby character.
The one, I thought it was the one dark-skinned fire chief. I can't remember her name.
Oh yeah, it's her. It's a full body. Let's see if we can find it.
I thought the front sheet was Shinichi from Parasite, and I thought the one pose was him doing that face from the one thumbnail.
Here's a full color scan of her face. Like,
Yeah.
But
That's best girl in the series, in my opinion.
yeah, kind of. A
Fire
bit,
Force has like what 2 seasons, right?
You
I
said
don't know, I'll find
Shinichi
it
from
later.
Parasite, not Rock from Black Lagoon.
Yeah, they're
I
interchangeable.
accidentally hit the wrong one. It's next to the nut button. Why is
The
that
nut
still
button?
here? I remember.
It's
nut
next to the
button.
nut button. Bunham, do you keep your nut button
Yeah.
very close at hand?
At all times.
What I was
His-
going to ask
I'm never
was,
without
His
nut
buttons
button.
get pushed all the time.
what I was going to ask is Fire Force that has 2 seasons out, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I
Yeah.
remember is that I got cucked while watching it for some reason because I was watching it while it was on Toonami, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was.
While it was airing, and like I did never get past wherever like I stopped watching it there.
What
Oh.
the fuck was that picture of Rock and Dutch at? Was that?
I deleted it because we don't need
Oh.
it.
Oh, okay. I was like, where the hell was that at? I
I'm
can't
gonna
find
delete
it.
the other Black Lagoon pictures. Like they're spamming up.
Okay.
I've been watching
So,
Croco's Basketball again,
Uh-huh.
but this time in dubbed. It is so much better now that I know what they're talking about.
Right, that's always the case for me.
Legendary anime fan says anime is just getting better. Ever get 70 dislikes for one video? No, I don't think so.
We don't get like 70 views for one video. No, I'm just kidding.
Netflix getting cute
Brief.
anime similar to
Brief
Aye.
view before YouTube demonetizes.
I
Yeah,
didn't
my
see it.
Yu-Gi-Oh card
Um,
wasn't nearly
Fire
that
Force. Such a
bad.
good anime. That first season's second opening is such a banger. I love that one.
The music was good,
I
wasn't
prefer
it?
the second opening, but yeah, the first opening is pretty good too.
He just
I find
said he
it
liked the
weird
second
how-
opening.
Oh, did he? Okay.
The second opening
bad,
is such a banger.
Yeah, second opening. It was the
I
first
find it
time I
weird
was
when,
like, wait, they used English lyrics? Excuse me? I didn't
Yeah.
think those existed.
I thought that what is it? I find it weird when people bring up a show in passing and then they say, "Man, the opening," and it's like that. If that's like the only thing you can talk about it, maybe it wasn't that great a show.
I mean, it's
That's all.
exceptionally good when they say, "Man, the opening." It's exceptionally good.
The
I know
rule
my one
is,
friend
if the opening is really good, the anime has to be really good by default.
Yeah, that is the laws of anime. That's why my friend watched
Name
Kantai
one-
Collection exclusively because it had a good ending. He forced himself
ending
to watch.
ending doesn't count.
Ah,
Name one anime that had a really good opening but actually sucked.
Naruto.
Lodos War.
Shippuden.
Edens of the East. Eden of the
yeah,
East.
Eden of the East.
Man, Random 11, you got fired on pretty quickly.
Naruto, I would argue, is good.
The original
haven't seen the other
Naruto
ones.
is the original Naruto is good. Naruto Shippuden is it gives me AIDS. Footnote.
Let's see.
Well,
what
I
else?
don't think you watched the
I watched-
right arcs.
I watched.
Well, now
all
you
of
need
it
to give
that
your
way.
little duck a headband.
I need to give my duck a headband.
Yeah, your profile picture.
Yeah, I guess something to like emphasize the bill of the hat.
Like a badge of honor that Naruto gave you
I
guys.
mean, my original points, my whole outlining point is going to be they spend a lot of money on the opening for certain shows, but then
to compensate for how the rest of the show's ass.
Yeah.
What I
so-
can't, what I'm gonna say is this, and I'm not in this crowd, but a lot of people realize that the Dragon Ball GT opening is beautiful, but then they say the show sucks. So I'm sure
No,
I'm
the
just
opening's
gonna
not
go
very
ahead and
good.
represent that crowd without agreeing with them.
I
'cause
disagree
enjoy-
that the opening's good.
Oh, you heard it here,
I'm not gonna
folks.
monetize this.
Random 11 did not give his seal of approval, so officially, it is not a good opening.
Watch out, Random 11. I'm gonna show my feet.
Okay.
So, Daddy-O from
Says
the Penetration
Kujibiki
Penitentiary
Unbalanced.
said, Kujibiki Unbalanced? I've never heard of that.
That's the show that they watched in Genshin.
Moonphase.
And they made a real show after
Was the
it.
opposite
Yeah,
of that.
Moonphase was not that great.
The
What?
opening literally made me want to cry, and then I was like, "Man, the show sucks." So it had a Neko Mimi mode, was both scarring, and the show is not good.
Hey,
I don't know.
I thought it was an alright show. I think the thing I liked the most was the wash pans that fell from literally nowhere.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I'm not saying it didn't have its merit, but I'm just saying that the hot vampire the vampire lady that they didn't do enough with, just I'm
You
just
mean
like,
the
come on.
MILF
Going
character
hot
that
chick.
like I'm sad the MILF didn't smash the grandpa enough?
I mean,
That
it
was
sounds like a good show. I don't know. I still haven't heard an example of a bad show with a good opening. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
I said Lodos War.
So when
haven't
you
seen
go
it,
when
so
you
it
go
can't be
looking for a
confirmed.
date, do you take anyone?
If they had a good anime opening as their intro, I would.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
All right.
Let's backtrack
Well, ladies,
here.
you
I was
heard it
just
here.
explaining what Kujibiki Unbalance was in the broad sense, but the show is unbelievably uninteresting. I don't know how to put so in Genshiken, they would watch episodes of the show and you'd see like snippets of it here and there, and it looked way more interesting than what the real show is.
Oh,
Because- What?
go ahead. No, I'm
It was
sorry.
also more interesting than Genshiken as a whole.
I had a brain
But
fart.
Knights
Like,
and Magic.
You know
my
what?
brother says the manga's actually like really good. They just butchered the adaptation by completely changing it, making it all about mech fights when half of the actual manga is just like him trying to build mechs and stuff.
Okay, well, I'm just. We mentioned shows with good openings or bad shows with good openings.
I could have sworn that back before I put "So I'm a Spider, So What" out of my mind, I remember one of the openings I enjoyed, and remember thinking, man, if this was all there was to this show, I could give it a pass.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like it has a bad opening to me.
I mean, don't take me wrong. If your eyes aren't terrible, watch this show. You'll at least need glasses.
I'm not watching that show ever.
Don't worry,
Well, then
there's
how do you know
plenty
if
feet in it.
has a
Go
good
comment
opening?
from Screen
I
Guard.
posted the Eden of the East opening in the music tab on the Discord.
Okay.
So
And
it's
then-
awesome,
I
but
don't
the
know,
show
there's-
sucks.
I'm sure there's a bunch of other shows that we could mention.
No, not one. Not a single one.
Sure.
Have you seen Eden of the East?
I mean, I'm slowly thinking of more by the second.
Eden of the Bestiality.
We could be
If-
here for a
if-
while, but
If
our point
FDDNM
being-
says that Lotus War had a bad opening or a good opening, but it was a bad anime, then it must have been a bad opening. That's just the logic. That's how it works. Must have been.
I mean, don't take me wrong. I remember thinking the Attack on Titan, even before I rewatch it to give it a better, do what everyone's telling me to do. Of, hey, you need to watch it all at once, to fully enjoy it. But I remember, regardless, thinking it had some fucking badass openings, even when I
Hey,
really
Brad,
was like, why am I
you're,
watching this?
Attack on Titan has amazing openings, and the
And,
show is amazing.
Dude,
Holds up.
In my
my
opinion, it's arguable.
conspiracy theory is that Attack on Titan stole Quasar Stigmata's opening visually, and that's all I'm gonna say. Well, the
But
second
we're gonna talk
opening
about this
was-
later.
I
But,
think the final season part 1 opening is probably my favorite one, and it has none of the characters in the opening at all.
Brad, what do you think of the Lotus War opening. You're the one who was simping for it back then, right? But yeah. So what's the next course of action we're taking here?
Yeah, what's the next article?
In what's this theater release news? Now, behind the scenes, we're discussing on what goes in theater release news. My personal impression of theater release news was releases in theaters in the States or Canada that matter to us.
Yeah, because all these Japanese whatever movies,
Because
is like,
my
oh, that's
my
great.
next
We're not
election
gonna
is doing this. That time I got reincarnated. Yes, they are getting movies in theaters in Japan, but that doesn't mean they're getting movies in theaters over here. I mean, that can be said about every single movie that comes out in Japan. So I think but this is just my personal opinion. Like, theater release news is just for movies that come out in the States and Canada.
But I thought it was
Yeah.
Brad's policy to cover everything, regardless of whether or not it was relative to the United States.
But no, I'm saying categorizing it into this or series news.
Okay.
So,
I fully understand your logic
Which-
because it's like,
I mean,
hey, guess what's for sale at this diner in Japan that you're not getting?
Like this one, I think should have been down in the anime release news. Yeah, I mean, y'all were getting this released over here in like at the end of October or something. But I feel like this should be down in anime news because it relates to Japan specifically.
Yeah.
Because My Hero Academia World Heroes Mission Detroit smashes its way past 3 billion yen.
When are we getting that movie over here, anyways?
End of October.
Oh shit!
Very
really?
soon,
I'm trying to
within 40 days.
hold on.
He's Scotty's beaming him up.
October 29th, I believe, is the first day
Wow.
for
I need to
the
pre-order
showing.
tickets.
I don't think tickets are available yet.
Oh, thank God.
So,
No.
like this one,
It really sucks. Like,
G
even if I
Kids
did,
G-Kids brings Pompo the Cinephile anime movie to the U.S. theaters in 2022. So this is in the right place.
Papa the what?
Pompo the Cinephile,
Oh, okay.
not pedophile.
Yeah, my brain had to do a double
Oh
take of
my.
that too.
I'm
So
only
it's,
only using one ear with this headset, and I was like, wait, what did Reese just say?
What, just
You're
Just
blind,
from the,
Lance, not deaf.
hold on. Pompo is a talented and gutsy producer in Nollywood, the movie-making capital of the world. Although she is known for B-movies, one day Pompo tells her movie-loving but apprehensive assistant Jean that he will direct her next script, a delicate drama about an aging and tormented creative genius, starring the legendary and Brando-esque actor Martin Braddock and a young actress seeking her first break. But when the production head towards chaos, can Jean rise to Pompo's challenge and succeed in his first-time director? I had hiccups in the middle of that. I'm sorry.
Stop
So,
eating Hicks.
So it'll be coming to theaters in 2022 in both Japanese and a new English dub. So
Oh yeah.
I'd see it if it's in my area. So
That's just what a cinephile would say.
by Studio Clap.
Studio clap.
I went to the theater to watch Cinephile and got clapped.
Also, I'm noticing Paul Chapman is now running for Crunchyroll.
I thought he already was for 69.
I
years.
didn't know. This is the first time I'm mentally acknowledging that that's a thing. Because
Reese has now noticed this man. He has truly made it.
Paul Chapman used to go by Hope Chapman and wrote for A&N. Just for anybody who's not aware. So Spirited Away returns to theaters for 20th anniversary this October.
Oh hell yeah!
There's also Howl's Moving Castle. It's also gonna. There's Studio Ghibli Fest. They only list Spirited Away for some reason. Even though there's like Howl's Moving Castle, and I think Castle in the Sky, and maybe Princess Mononoke also are streaming on different weekends this fall.
Cool.
So, Ghost of the Shell producer confirms how much the 1995 anime film cost to make. The influential Mamoru Oshii film was released in 1995. Oh, yeah, that's kind of obvious because it's like right there in the title. I'm gonna read through this one. Mamoru Oshii's highly influential 1995 anime film Ghost in the Shell will not only inspired anime going forward, but also Hollywood directors who still cite the film as one of the greatest of all time. But one aspect of the production of the film has been contested since its release, including its own Japanese VHS cover, how much it cost to make. Luckily, a producer on the film went to Twitter to confirm the budget of the seminal film. During a Twitter discussion on the budget of Ghost of the Shell between Japanese university professor Renato Rivera Musca and translator Aoba, producer of the original film, producer Shigeru Watanabe, jumped in to confirm that the anime film had a budget of 330 million yen, around $300, around US $3 million in 1995. And I'm just seeing who just popped in. Who popped in?
That's me.
He's popping
you're
off.
in here twice.
Who's this
Hey.
imposter? This is
Yeah.
sus. No.
So wait a minute. If you get hurt bad enough, will your clone disappear?
What?
Okay, no one got the My Hero reference. Never mind.
Why?
Whatever.
What?
Twice from My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay.
If his clone takes enough damage,
Right.
it disappears. Okay,
Yeah.
I rest my case.
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't following you.
It's okay. It's okay.
I mentioned it twice, brought up flashbacks to Nam, because I just read like volume 28.
Every time.
This is a direct contrast to the Japanese VHS box art for the Ghost of the Shell, which claimed a 600 million yen budget, though the number likely refers to the production, advertising, and other associated costs to make it look like the film cost more to make than it actually did. This was just after the bubble economy burst. Watanabe also confirmed that Paddleboard 2, the movie's production budget, not including advertising and such, was 220 million yen, less than 220 million yen, less than Ghost in the Shell. The confirmation came due to Oshii being quoted in an interview in 2020 saying that Ghost in the Shell was cheaper to produce than Battlefield 2, the movie, which evidently was not the case. Watanabe says he has kept records from that time to pull up if needed. So that's kind of interesting, but not interesting, as in who cares kind of way.
Yeah.
I don't think we have the Gintama cast list here.
Nope. Didn't we cover that before, though?
We did in private chat.
Send me the link.
And we also did. What is that?
You have a link?
Yes.
Lincoln,
From
baby,
insert site
one
here.
more time.
Here in private chat. I mean, you can find a better list on ANN if you want.
Oh, I'm just gonna.
Well, he's gonna.
I'm looking at the private chat thing. Hold on, I gotta find where it was. There you are. Real time. Check this out.
This is a playthrough of episode 167.
Yeah. Hold on. Copy.
Don't
I
Exit.
see.
forget to put a space after the dash.
I seen a clip of Gintama on TikTok video.
How do I add a link?
Boo.
Why? How?
Huh?
The thing beside the slash.
Crap. There's.
So B slash that thing.
What?
You're
Paragraph.
just
had
hovering over it. Literally just hovering over it.
Yes, there.
Oh,
there.
link. There it is. Nope. God damn it.
Wasn't understood.
Edit.
How do I?
Edit. Click on
Edit,
the
there you go.
edit button.
I've never done this kind of thing before. All I did before was just copy and paste the ANN.
Oh, put a space before that dash, or the OCD is off.
Happy
Or sorry, after the dash. Yes. Yes.
What I was saying was I seen a clip of Gintama on TikTok, and I am now interested in watching it. So
Dude, Gintama
success.
was fucking badass.
It was,
Alright.
if you've seen the show, it was when someone comes up to him in the street and does something to him, and then you think he's injured, and then he starts falling back, and then he like wrecks the person that injured him, and it was fucking hilarious.
Take it away, FDDNM.
Well, actually, before I get into it, I want to say that if you think about it, we were talking about how, Demon Slayer was, Gintama only beat Demon Slayer that 1 week because, they drew the Demon Slayer thingamajings that they
Shikishi
gave
board
to
or
the
something?
that they gave to the people who watched it. But I want to say this, that Gintama is in like 50 of the top 10 spots in my anime list for ranking. So who knows? Maybe they did organically gain all of those fans and all that stuff, the views for that movie. But anyway, so we got the cast for the new Gintama film coming out, and I was thinking, are we going to get a fourth unique dub cast because we already have a dub for the movie from Sentai? We got the Ocean dub from season I don't remember what
3?
season is, like 4 or 3, something like that.
Yeah.
And then we have the Hulu dub for season 1. So it's like so many dubs, right? However,
who does the Hulu dub for season 1?
Who knows?
who does? I don't know. It's a list of people I've never heard of, honestly. From what I can remember. But
Now watch
yeah,
Discotheque release that one.
so this dub is actually, it's basically the Ocean dub returning, with the caveat of they have a bunch of Sentai voice actors. They even have like Sentai voice actors who voiced in the original the Sentai movie. So you see Lucy Christian, you see Chris Patton. I don't know who Tama is, and I don't know. Oh, there's Blake Shepard. I don't know if he was one of the characters as well. But I just find it kind of interesting.
I don't see Chris Patton here.
I swear I saw him in the one in the Anime News Network article. Unless they were... But yeah, it's just kind of weird, but at the same time, I do think it's good that they're using the existing cast that they had for the Ocean dub. It could have been any dub, honestly, but it's good that we're not having more dubs that will change as you try and watch the complete series when it eventually has a full dub. Though in this new climate we're in, where Netflix makes a dub and then whoever licenses it redubs it, I wouldn't be surprised if whoever actually finally gets like all of the Gintama rights to dub it and then release it, that they consistently dub it, like redub anything that has an existing dub.
AC, TikTok's where all the cool kids are at. So yes, I use TikTok because I'm
He
cool.
installed TikTok on his phone, and he swears to God that like 5 minutes later he felt like the Chinese had hacked his phone.
Hello, fellow kids.
And what's gonna happen is he's gonna get his phone hacked from China, and then they're gonna lock his screen with feet pics on it.
Oh God!
He can't get it off. It's ransomware. These
He will
feet
never
pics
get
are
it
on
off
your
again
phone
holding
until
his
he
phone.
pays.
No, see, I'm on Apple, so I have the benefit of being able to turn off all the tracking shit.
Oh yeah,
And-
you mean that stuff that they don't actually let you turn off, but they let you imagine
I don't
it?
see Chris Patton here either. I see Chris Ranger.
Well, either way, they got the Sentai cast of people like Lucy Christian, Blake Shepard, Clint Bickham, Andrew Love.
I know
This is
Kyle
a
Colby
Sentai
Jones,
crew.
Blake Shepard, Clint Bickham, Andrew Love, Brittany Karbowski's in here. Kylie Mosier, John Gramillion, Shelley Kaling Black, Greg Ayers, John Swashley, Lucy Christian again, Chris Rager.
Oh, and Brad's favorite, Juliet Simmons, was down there.
Who's Juliet Simmons?
Also Control K, bitch.
Too little, too late.
Bitch.
Who does Brad like that?
Too much,
Juliet
too
Simmons
early.
plays?
Chunibyo is one. Honestly, I think he just likes anything she's in, but it was Chunibyo, wasn't it?
All right.
Oh, it's using Tamako Love Story as Midori. Tamako Market.
Ah. She's into Loveru as... Wait, who's Mio again? I think she's the one of the brown hairs.
For 7 episodes in season 1.
Well, she's not like a main character, so
Yeah.
that's why it's not every episode. I mean, 7's quite a few for not being a main character.
They
Yeah.
say 1, 4, 5, 7 through 8, and 8, 10, and 12. So like, is somebody
Wow,
else
that's
voicing Mio? Why bother have this in there?
Oh, AC says.
Well, why do you like her then?
Okay.
The floor is
Easy
yours,
said
Brad.
what?
Tell us why you're such a simp for her. I
You
mean,
know where the link is at. You can tell us all these things in real time.
don't peer pressure him to come on out of prison.
I know
The
you're
guards
having a
don't
good
allow
time with
enough
AC
time.
Kimbo's
just
life.
jailbreak.
Alright.
He's like, I don't want you guys to hear the sound of the guys pounding my ass cheeks. Like, come on.
His name is Kimbo,
So you see, guys,
he's
I
and he's
like
very
Juliet
sensitive.
Simmons.
Tab.
Oh, so she was a Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun girl.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Okay, yeah, okay.
Alright.
I don't remember liking that show.
Which
I
one?
remember-
Miyazaki?
Yeah,
Must
Monthly
not have
Girls
had a
No.
good
Nozaki-kun.
opening.
No, it's Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. I remember liking it, but not quite liking it as much as I was hoping.
I remember
I-
my joke that it was a. God, how canceled am I going to be for this? I made a joke
Please
to
say
a
the
couple.
joke I think you're gonna say.
Should I not say it?
No,
Wait,
I
did you
said
say
please say
Oh,
the one that
yeah.
I hope you.
Yeah,
when
say
it
it,
came up, the
then get
friends I was
canceled.
around, I knew would all of them would get this very well, and I thought it was a period joke because I was
Exactly.
like, "What the hell
exactly.
is the name of the show?" And I was like, very well informed that it wasn't. So, thus, to be fair to the show, I had to go straight on and watch it. And I remember not liking. I was like, "Damn, it would have been funnier if it had been a period joke."
My brother and I have this joke that she's on her monthly Nozaki-kun, which is like a Japanese way of saying on her period.
So
Oh,
she
they're
ever
having their
misses.
Nozaki-kun for the month or whatever.
So
Anyway,
when she misses it, is she pregnant?
now that we're canceled, so
All right, sorry.
the next life as a villain in
No,
this
I'm not.
movie.
Alright. So, my next life as the villainous movie announced with visual riffing on the screen.
Ooh.
Would have been better if she was drawn in the same kind of wavy line kind of thing instead of just superimposing her on top of this.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, I don't get it.
Is it doing
It's
the
like,
Demon Slayer thing
wow,
where they
you
like
did the
have
thing
one-
that literally everyone has probably done if they visited that piece of art in real life, right?
Yeah, the
Like,
problem
cool.
is everyone
Kinda
does it
cute, I
wrong.
think.
No one does it right. They should make the character like what Reese said. Make the character's face warped.
Like do the whole
The
artwork,
whole point of the
The whole-
friggin'
the
art
whole
is
character
that the
in
face
this kind
goes
of
crazy.
style, instead of just like photoshopping the character onto the background.
Just lazy.
I mean, and then they could sell that as a tapestry.
They don't love us anymore.
I mean, 'cause nobody wants this. If they were to sell this as a wall scroll or something, nobody wants this.
Are they? I thought it was just a promotional art saying,
That's I know,
look at
but
us.
it's still it's like a movie poster. You buy a movie poster for a movie you
Oh
like,
God,
and put it on your
please don't
closet
tell me
door.
that's the cover of the movie.
I mean, if it was like what I said, that's a piece of artwork. You know, you could frame that bitch.
I mean, don't
So-
take me wrong. Like from the glance I got at it, like it'd make a decent poster. Like it'd make one of them $3 posters. But it's like
So live from
it's
the
like isn't
penetration.
it? Huh?
I said live from the penetration penitentiary. My cellmate has fallen asleep. It's now or never. I'm going to Epstein him before the rapings continue. See you next week.
See you next week. Okay. Oh. Hold on. What
We're
did
holding.
FDDNM say 69 episodes ago?
The monthly Nozaki-kun thing, I think, is what he's referring to. And I followed it up by saying it might have been literally closer to 69 podcasts ago than a few. Maybe it's a few in his rewatch.
Alright. That time I got reincarnated as a slime movie announced for fall 2022. It's cool. But
Awesome.
Next.
But. So
Whoa.
season 2 spoilers, season 2 part 2
No spoilers.
literally covered what I was thinking it was going to cover, just the end of volume 5 and all of volume 6. Now, I have volume 7. I have not read volume 7, but since they took like what felt like 8 episodes for volume 6, which is roughly the same length, I don't think they can cram all of volume 7 into a 2-hour movie.
Great.
So I'm hoping it's an original story.
Me too.
And an original story in that it'd be a side story, so obviously no world-altering things will happen, like in the My Hero Academia movies. But that gives them the opportunity to, at a later date, when the manga goes forward, because as I've read into this, the anime has been adapting the manga, which is like that scene in season 1 with Rimuru and the elf bar, and they show him his one and only. And I was saying that's not the novels; it's in the manga. So the anime is adapting the manga, and the manga is only as far as the anime is. So having that movie be like a side story, it would give it an opportunity to let the manga continue, and then adapt volume 7 of the novels in an anime in a TV format.
So effectively, you're kind of with me on the do like basically what they did with some of the Inuyasha movies, where it was in the world,
Not
it happened, but it didn't change anything really.
That's
Non-canon.
basically like any shonen movie, really.
Fair enough, except for Dragon Ball Z, which Kira Toriyama. But hey,
But yeah, I would hope that it's like a side story kind of thing, but still exciting enough. to warrant a movie.
I hope if it's cool, I would like to make a call here that I hope this happens. Maybe it's like Rimuru tries to understand or find the way back home kind of thing, but it kind of is debunked in the end, since that was something that him and the Guildmaster, which I think me and Reese might be the only two here who kind of understand what that Guildmaster kind of is, but the thing was that like they discussed that'd be kind of cool, him going on like a wild goose chase and shit. I don't know. They probably won't do it, but I would find that incredibly interesting.
We will see.
Some of us will.
Either way, we'll watch it regardless.
Oh, I will be watching it.
I'll buy it if we
until hell freezes over.
I
Reese,
really enjoyed it.
What do you before we end it, do you think there's any chance of us getting this in American theaters?
Yeah.
Because God, I wish it would, but
I think so.
Funimation puts like anything they can in theaters. Really.
Yeah, but again, like they didn't put like what was it, the Data Live movie or something in theaters.
Yep.
I feel like there is the popularity enough for it to warrant
how old
that.
is the Data Live movie again?
I have no idea.
Because if unless it's a new movie, I don't think they're going to put it in theaters.
I mean, they
unless
did
it's
just
classic.
have a new movie. Like they've had another one.
Yeah, but
Like
Data
there was
Live,
Miranda
free movies-
Judgment.